something big just changed in the Premier League. 5 teams could now qualify for the UEFA Champions League next season. But do you know the tricky part of it all? Does it open another door for Chelsea? And also, Levi Colwill plan to extend his contract with Chelsea. But before we dive into all these things, please do well to like this video, share, and also subscribe and follow this space. Let us start with the UEFA Champions League. Arsenal winning yesterday gave the Premier League that 5 slots. At least first 5 now can now qualify to the UEFA Champions League. What does that mean? Does it mean that Chelsea should forfeit their match against Man City? Knowing fully well that it's no longer top 4, it's top 5.
No. I will not dance to the tune of Chelsea. But the main reason is because Arsenal has, given us that they did a favor for us. If you watch it, Arsenal has done a very major favor for us. They've given us that space, even though I did not want them to win, but they've given us that opportunity because as it stands now, yes, Chelsea is supposed to be a top 4 team. We're not supposed to be looking towards top 5. We are a top 4 team. We're supposed to qualify for at least top 4. But at this point, we don't get shame again. Chelsea don't get shame again because it's that bad. And even if
there's another chance now.
Yes, there's a big chance. So Arsenal did a huge favor for us. I will not sacrifice the point against Man City because you don't know what will happen. You understand? I will not sacrifice the point against Man City. I've said it before now. In as much as I don't want Arsenal to win the Premier League, we have to agree. We have to bend to the fact that they are close to it. They are 99% close to it. So if you ask me to even talk about the Man City game, I'll probably say it's going to highest draw. Highest draw.
Against Chelsea.
Man
City will draw Chelsea.
Possibly. Because this is an injury time and Chelsea themselves wants to, build. Chelsea can build from it. So, I don't know. That's the way I just see the game. But I will not trade the Man City game.
Come on, you have 5 teams going. If you trade the Man City game, you still have opportunities to enter the top 5.
The opportunity you're talking about, you need to look at the teams you are playing. These teams that are winnable, in as much as we are confident as Chelsea fans, blah, 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 all kinds of things. But you need to also look at the fact that you don't need to... You should be talking about this. So why are we talking about this?
No. We have to tell people.
Why are we discussing that? Should we leave Man City game? Should we forfeit Man City game? No, we can't. Of course, we can't because it's bigger than what we want to achieve. Is bigger than what Arsenal is looking for. Arsenal fans, they should glory in whatever they can get. We ourselves, let us find our own. Let's focus on our own. Because the sole reason why Chelsea want to lose to Man City or Chelsea want to drop points against Man City is because of Arsenal. They want Arsenal to drop in the Premier League title race, which for me, I don't see it being possible. I don't see it being possible. 9 points, fine. Man City has 1 game at hand. They have Arsenal to play, which I feel like Man City can win Arsenal. But you thinking Arsenal can lose 3 games or drop points in 3 games?
If Man City win Arsenal,
okay.
Man City win their standing,
it will be 3 points.
It will be 3 points.
Which of these teams do you think can win Arsenal?
If Arsenal should draw 2 games, there's a big problem.
Well, I'm not saying that it's out of bounds. I'm not saying it can happen. Maybe because of the
it's not that we are wishing them bad. No, we are not doing that. But this is football. This is banter.
So that banter make you the talk this one now.
But first 5 now, it is now confirmed. It is now established that 5 teams are going to be going to the Champions League from the Premier League. Even though Aston Villa turns out to win the Europa League, can make it 6 6 teams.
Yeah.
You understand? Yeah. So 5 teams are going to be going. It's a good thing.
It's good. I actually thought, it was yesterday I realized that it has to be a seasonal thing. That's the teams in a particular league has to do well in the Champions League.
Yeah,
every single season.
They have a point score for that.
Yes, there's a criteria for making it every season. I thought like from last season it's going to be permanent that. But it's a good one. Arsenal are doing well. They're making.
If Chelsea finish 5th and this thing did not come up, Chelsea will not go to the Champions League. That was why we were always emphasizing finish first 4, finish top 4. It's very, very important. Now that they have included number 5, the battle is on. It's left for, because as for that's from the number 3 position down to the number 5 position. I can tell you that Manchester United is more safe than the likes of Liverpool and Aston Villa, and also Chelsea that is sitting at number 6.
You're not even talking about the teams that are behind us, that their points are
Everton,
kind of close.
Brentford, if I'm not mistaken, it's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
It's crazy. But even at that, imagine Brentford going to the Champions League.
It's not bad. That is what is going to make the Premier League more respected, because you see small teams like Brentford going to the Champions League, whereas in other leagues it's only one particular face you are seeing.
One set of people.
In La Liga, if you don't go past Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, maybe Villarreal or Sevilla or so, all those. But in the Premier League, Newcastle is going. That's not Villa, they go. Nah, like as you said, Brentford can go.
But Arsenal Villa are Champions League material now. They have won the Champions League before.
When last? What year
was that? It doesn't matter. We can't compare
Arsenal
we cannot compare Arsenal to Aston Villa
in
when it comes to Champions League.
You won't call it banter Arsenal. In the last 20 years, I think maybe say in the last 20 years, actually, Aston Villa has not even gone to the Champions League. I think it was just last season that they went to the Champions League for the first time in the last 20 years. If I'm not mistaken, let me just say last 15 years. So that tells you how they've declined as a team. They've declined.
So in all this, you know that we have not really talked about the possibility, the chance, if Chelsea can make good use of this chance to go to the Champions League. What's the possibility of us going to the Champions League with this number 5 added?
The only thing that I can say concerning this is for Chelsea to pick a whole lot of form. They need to be in form. I know that last season it got to a point like this. We had to start racking up points from late last season. We started, winning big games and going far. So Chelsea just has to pick that form right now. Liverpool are also in a bad state. Although I don't know if they are planning to also pick form. They might do operation qualify for Champions League. That is the least thing they will do. If Slot should coach Liverpool next season. So, in my own opinion, I think Chelsea needs to pick that form. Liverpool is slacking. Aston Villa also are slacking a bit. I feel we still have a chance to even top Man U if you are serious enough.
Man U.
Yes. Yes. If we win them, we can win them. Of course, I know it's Stamford Bridge. We can win them. We play Man U. But all these small games that we've been losing is what is killing us a lot. Should we have Brighton to play second leg too? I think we have Brighton to play second leg. Which other team are we even looking at? These are matches that I feel like Chelsea should win. They should leave the big matches first and bury the small ones, because that has been our biggest issues this season. The likes of Everton beating us 3-0 is a taboo. It's a taboo. But anyways, I am optimistic and positive that Chelsea can still make the Champions League next season, regardless of anything that is happening. Guys, let's just believe. Let's just believe. We believed last season.
So you believe that Chelsea, that 5th position was meant for Chelsea?
Like I said, don't shame. I don't get shame again. Just give me a make. I just go.
Just go. Because that the late chance we did with that. All right, pushing forward. Levi Colwill plan to extend his contract. They are working on extending this contract with Chelsea. According to Jacob Ben, he said that Chelsea are working on other contract extension. Initial talks have begun with Levi Colwill. It's like they are working on people's contract this period though.
Levi Colwill. Well, I love the player, and he's a good player. I don't know why I like to include bots. I always have bots for everything. But if I call you coming back is a major boost to us, although we've not seen how he can, replicate that performance based on injury problems and every other thing. We're just judging him based on what he has played before, and he has been out for so long. So a situation whereby he signs a long-term contract and he comes back and he starts playing like shit. Chelsea fans I know will complain, bro, we've outgrown Levi Colwill, sell Levi Colwill, get a centre back. Whereas we are judging him from his past performances, which have been very, very good. But sometimes also a player coming back from injury, that long injury, it will take quite a while for the player to, get his feet back, integrate into the system back. But I believe in the player. He's a very, very good defender, a very modern defender. And it's a pity that injuries distracted him a lot from this season. I think he would have gone far. He would have gone far this season.
All right. According to the sources from France, they are saying that Chelsea are asking for a minimum of 125 million euros for Enzo Fernandez. 125 million euros, that's about 150 million, 100 and let's say 105 or 110 million pounds.
Question is he worth that money? Is he worth that money?
Was he worth that money when you buy him?
He wasn't. And he's not. I don't think he's even. I don't know, but there's this debate anyways. I think Enzo is a valuable player. Not really by what or how he plays. I think it's just the name Enzo Fernandez that makes. I think there's this thing about him, about his brand. When you are in the face of people, there's value.
Yes.
Sometimes even when they're talking bad about you, sometimes there's still value. That's why I see a lot of people, they will drag somebody on social media just to gain relevance, to gain engagement, to get followers. It's a social media strategy. And I'm seeing that same PRO on Enzo Fernandez. That is why somebody will have mind to ask Chelsea to ask for 125 million pounds. I mean euros. Is what you said? Euros. That means they believe that a club can offer 110.
Chelsea is a minimum of 120 million.
That's what I'm saying. Now, for them to even bring it out, that means they believe somebody can even offer 110 or even 100 for Enzo. That we all know that he's struggling. He's still struggling.
How is Enzo struggling?
Enzo is. There are some areas that we all know that Enzo is supposed to be performing well for us that he's not doing. That we've established that one. We've established it 100 times. That's why we keep complaining of him.
All right. I want to ask a question. You have these three players, Lamine Yamal, Michael Olise, Estevo, Williams. They are all right-footed players. They play the right wing. Yeah. Sell one, bench one, and play one.
First of all, they are left-footed players and they play at the right wing. It makes it difficult, but as a football fan, I'm speaking as a football fan, not as a Chelsea fan. Currently now, I'll start. Shit. I'll start. Do you know my contemplation? It's not even Esteban for me. Between these two guys, Olise and Yamal, who I'll start actually. But I'll start Yamal and bench Olise. Sell Esteban. Esteban still has a long way to go, and he of course he has not matched these two guys this season. He does not match these two guys this season. They've been superb. I'll start Lamine Yamal, bench Olise, and I'll sell Esteban Williams.
I'll start Michael Olise, bench Lamine Yamal, and sell Esteban. Esteban is still coming up. But we still have to bring him into the picture because I still believe Chelsea is limiting that young man.
A lot.
Chelsea is limiting him. And I won't be surprised if something happened in the summer transfer that will warrant him leaving Chelsea. Because it's looking like they're not really utilizing him. And it's like they're even limiting the style, the way he plays. Like, try to play according to instructions.
To keep him in a box.
Yes.
That's the word, keep him in a box.
All this robotic football, detecting football. You play it like this, you play like this. You don't try to go extra mile in your football.
This type of footballers, you just allow them. Give them a free roll on the pitch. That is how you see them perform and do the wonders. Because at the end of the day, you see there's a performance that Lamine Yamal gave in a particular match. Ferdinand said something. He said Lamine Yamal is one of the reasons why he still watches football. To tell you that they don't have those type of players again in football. Even if they are existing, you see the club or a coach who want to box them or you want to keep them in a particular spot for them not to perform. Thierry Henry said the same thing to Olise yesterday. He said Lamine Yamal and Olise is the reason why we are still watching football. He said thank you. You guys should continue doing what you are doing. He said it in their podcast yesterday after the Champions League game. To tell you that these are players that you allow them to entertain. These are players that people pay to come and watch. Football has changed a lot.
Remember when I told you something that if the... I don't know if you watched the Port Vale match. There was something the commentator said. He said that whenever Estevao hold the ball, he said that this is what Chelsea fans want to see.
Exactly.
That is why they paid. They paid to watch it.
He's always coming at you, right? Like 24 hours of the game.
He give you that Jogi Bolito, the Ronaldinho time, the Eden Hazard movement, all those kind of things. Not this dictating football. Try to predict. You play like this. You play like no. Give him that free.
Give him the free roll. Come on, guys.
All right, I guess that'll be all for now. This morning we'll come back again and talk more about football. For now, do it to like, share, and subscribe. I remain your boy Peters.
My name is Big Dave.